What's up, Spider-Man fans, both young and old? Insomniac just dropped a new story trailer, and we're going to pick it apart for story hints and Easter eggs. Let's fucking go. The trailer begins with Peter and Harry, establishing that it's been 10 years since they last saw each other. In the previous game, it was established that Harry was incredibly ill, and his father was trying to help him using the symbiote. Maybe to act and is the new Venom? Question mark. But later we see that he's still limping and pretty angry, a la Amazing Spider-Man Harry. So I don't think that he's fully turned. Yet. Next you'll notice some subtle changes in Peter's face. He actually looks like he's in his mid-20s and not a 17-year-old kid like in the remastered version. And it's not just Peter. Everyone has subtle redesigns, including MJ, who looks older and horror, and Miles, who's rocking some new dreads. Me like it. The point is, they all look older and more experienced. It's then followed by some beautiful NYC establishing shots. I don't think anyone does the whole open world city thing better than Insomniac. They are second to only Grand Theft Auto. Look at this. Beautiful. Wait, is that Coney Island? I haven't seen it adapted since like Spectacular Spider-Man was a thing. What a callback, man. By the way, Spectacular Spider-Man is a must watch for those who haven't. It's amazing. Next we see the clash between Peter and Miles's personal lives, with both introducing their friends to each other. It's established that Peter has a new job now. I've seen a lot of speculation online that it's at Oscorp, since Insomniac Peter, like Ultimate Peter before him, leans a lot more into his scientist side for a career, more than the other Peters who just go for journalism. Maybe it's why he comes across the symbiote? Question mark. By the way, this is all speculation. Next we see some Kraven enemy goons design. This one has some kind of melee axe weapon and a fur coat. I think they are really trying to force the whole Graph World Manhunter theme for them, which, you know, no judgment here, but it really looks out of place in a New York City setting. But I don't know, I'm not a designer, so let them do what they do. Peter asks MJ to investigate Kraven, since she is an investigative reporter in this universe. Now, the gameplay trailer did hint at the fact that Kraven was kind of bored of hunting wildlife, so he came to New York for the different superpowered individuals and mutants currently living there. I wonder if it's normal guy version or Super Lion, Sony and Spectacular Spider-Man version. Next you see the symbiote surrounded by a scientist and a bunch of soldiers. There has been a lot of discourse online about whether the symbiote is man-made a la Ultimate Comics due to Oscorp having it in the post-credits scene of the last game, or it landed from space, which is the modern and vintage interpretation. This scene, however, clearly depicts what may be a crash site, like Spider-Man 3 or straight out of the Venom movie. So I'm willing to go with the latter more than the former. We also see Miles assuring Peter that he has his back, hinting at a couple of things. But my favorite one is that they won't be spending that much time together, since Miles in this game is moving out of NYC. He's supposed to be applying for college and all in this game. Now we see some spice as Miles encounters Lee, aka Mr. Negative, also the guy responsible for his father's death. He's in some sort of prison uniform, and the background depicts fire and people fleeing. There's also Spidey helping out a civilian. Prisoner escape? Question mark. I wonder if Miles is going to beat him to a pulp or let him go to the authorities. Well, whatever he will choose, there'll definitely be a lot of tension and drama. We also see a menacing silhouette in a fire. I'm willing to speculate that this is Yuri Watanabe, who has fully taken on the alias Wraith, since she kinda went rogue in the last game's DLC when a bunch of her friends died and she blamed it on Spidey. We also see some new flying enemy designs in the game, reminiscent of the flying vulture enemies in Web of Shadows. But these are clearly full-on robots and not people with vulture wings.
What the hell's going on with Pete? He's not himself. Go help him.
Oh, don't worry, Miles. Whenever a symbiote is involved, Peter has to go rogue. You see, it's a canon event, bro. All jokes and memeing aside, it will definitely be interesting to see Insomniac's rendition of symbiote Spidey. Different writers write different rogue Peter Parker differently. Will he try to take on everything alone and basically tell all his friends to fuck off? Will he start saying we instead of I? Or will he go full Bully Maguire on us? I guess we'll find out when the game drops. Here we see that symbiote Spider-Man is struggling to hold down the lizard, but his tendrils come off as the lizard roars, hinting at the symbiote's weakness to sound. Again, different writers do it differently. Some sound, some find electricity, some all of them. Next we see symbiote Spidey lose it and totally wreck these goons, a la Web of Shadows spikes. Miles also does something similar but with electricity, so I'm willing to speculate that it's a special move or attack in the game, with both Miles and Peter having their own variants. Also, I think I speak for everyone when I say that I want Miles and Black Suit Spider-Man to 1v1 in order to get the symbiote out of Peter Parker. It's definitely going to be interesting. The trailer ends with an amazing Venom shot. Speculation online is that it's obviously Harry, but I'm willing to also throw Kraven into the mix, since he's known to be pretty obsessed with Spider-Man and wanting to best him. Feel free to speculate with me on his true identity down in the comments. If you like the video, like and subscribe.